nail babes, welcome to the Nail Struggles channel where I try all the nail things so you don't have to. Nevertheless, today we are going to talk about the nail training practice hand, and I'm going to give you some ideas of things to do just in case you run out of nail tips or you're trying to figure out what do I do with these nail practice hands. So today I'm going to show you the nail practice hand that I purchased off of Amazon. It's by the company Home Move, and it's just your nail trainer practice hand with nails. Now this does come in two different colors. There is a lighter version that is more towards the color of my pale princesses, just in case you want something that's a little closer or maybe more closer to what your skin tone color is. But for this is the regular nail trainer practice hand that most people tend to have. So the thing that I do like about this nail trainer practice hand is that it comes with quite a few things, and I'm going to just go ahead and show you so that we can get right into this review. If you haven't, go ahead and hit that like or subscribe button in that corner somewhere so you know you want the information. So come on back so that I can give it to you. So nevertheless, let's talk about this nail trainer practice hand. It is a 5-finger nail trainer practice hand. I have it attached to my desk right now because I'm going to show you some different ways of what you can do in order to put your nails in. It's going to be very straightforward, but then it's also some ideas that I have to help those of you who may run out of tips or need some additional things that they can use so they can continue practicing. This actually screws on to your desk, so you do need to have, so I'm going to show you this here. You do need to have some type of clearance. That's a desk that's probably not more than about 3 inches, or 3 inches in order for you to screw it on properly. So I have it screwed onto my desk right now. In addition to the nail training practice hand, sorry about that, dropped the box on the floor. It comes with 200 nail tips, okay? Now the wonderful thing about these nail tips, they're very easy to apply. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never line up the nail sizes. I just take whatever's in there. All of the nails for all of the sizes just fit into the nail groove. So you'll see here that I'm going ahead, oops, this isn't pulled down, this actually isn't pulled in all the way, so you have to push that in sometimes, and then you can go ahead and just go ahead and snap the nails in. Now you need to know that these nails need to snap all the way in order for you to make sure that they are in there snugly. So that's the nails. It comes with the 200 nail practice tips. Like I said, I never line them up. I just pick them and go ahead. You can use these to learn how to apply acrylic or clip them off, and I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more for you. Okay, so in addition to that, in addition to the 200 nail tips that come in a pack, you're also going to receive this pack of jewels. So let me see if I can go ahead and open this right quick for you. I haven't even opened this because I wanted to open these jewels on tape in front of you all if I can get into them. Okay, so what I do like about these nail jewels is that I'm going to go ahead and put this on a plate so that you can see all of the beautiful goodness that are on the inside of here. But let's pour those out so that you can kind of see that there are some large jewel pieces that are in here. Let's see if I can flip some of these over, as well as you'll be able to see that there are some, let's see, there are some, looks like some moons, there's some pointed back crystals, there's also some small little stone flat pieces, and they come in a multitude of colors in that. So as you see, there's different types of stone shapes in that are in here that you can go ahead and attach, and as well as bars in that come with this particular set. So, and you also get a 100/180 grit nail file. If you don't know, the 100 grit, when you need to prep your nail, or you can even use this on your nail practice hand, the 100 or 180 will work fine. But if you were using this for your natural hand side, use the 180 side. I want you to know that the smaller the number means the tougher the grit. So the higher the number grows up is the finer the grit is. So if you were trying to prep your natural nail, even if you pulled this out of the nail trainer practice hand, you want to use the more finer side, which is the 180 grit side. You also receive a pack of 100 nail tips, and these are actually not terrible. I have used these in a pinch. I didn't even know that I had ran out of some nail tips, and I was able to use them. They're pretty straight. They're not too curved. They don't have a mean curve to them unless you put them on that way. So let's see if we can see these in the camera. Now, you know, hopefully you can see that. Not too mean of a curve, if I would say so. Nevertheless, let's move on And so I'm making this really quick. So you have your nail trainer practice hand. We have snapped in all of the nails. So let me show you something else that you can use in addition to if you run out of these, because I'm gonna tell you this, when I was practicing acrylic, or when I will literally go through about 50 of these at one time. This is only 200 pieces, so if you do that, you practice for 4 days, you're out of nail tips. It's like, okay, so what do I do? So here's something that I did that helped me not have to wait on these, because usually about a 2-pack of these on Amazon will cost you anywhere between $9 and $10, which is kind of expensive for 200 tips, but if you want those, you can. What I ended up doing is I put on nail tips, and then I add in some tack, some poster tack that you get from the dollar store. I rip that off, and then I add a full coverage tip. So let me go ahead and show you exactly what that looks like. So you have the tip. Go ahead, tear off a little bit of poster tack, attach that to the nail, and then go ahead and choose the full cover tip of your choice, and you can attach it on like that, and voila, you have nails to continue on practicing. You can also attach these nail tips to it, but I personally prefer the full cover nail tips so that you're learning how to build your apex in this. So the best full cover nail tips that I found, they are by McCart. For me, these are about $9 or $10 for a 500 piece. These are very sturdy pieces, very sturdy. Let's see, press on nail tips. This is actually the coffin shape. I'll link them below in the description box. You'll also find them in my Amazon store below, but they have flexibility, but they also have a good stiffness to them, so to help you to practice on them, as well as you can also use these for press on nails. I tend to use these as press on nails when I am making press on nails for friends and family, if you don't know or have not heard me state that from other videos. Now, something else, can't really find it in the moment. Nevertheless, as you see here, now you have a nail practice trainer hand. I want you to know that these pieces, they come off as well, and sometimes if you cannot get your nail in, you can take those off and snap those right in if you have to, or if you're feeling like you can't get your nail practice tip in, it's probably because this little plastic tip has probably slid down too far and is not allowing you to put your nail tip in. Okay, so those are some tips and tricks here to the nail practice hand, and to let you know that I do like this nail practice hand. I like that it came with everything that it came with. It's a good place to get started with. So for those of you that are serious about doing nails, or you really are trying to learn about gel and acrylic, get yourself a good practice training hand. Get yourself a good bag of full cover nail tips. I'm gonna link some poster tack that you can find from Amazon, but you can grab this at the dollar store. So hopefully that was helpful to you. And if you haven't hit like or subscribe, go ahead and hit that like or subscribe button, because hey, like I've said before, you know you want the information. Come on back. I try the nail things so you don't have to. And as I always sign off with my nail babes and friends, as you know, life is too short to have boring nails. And we're out.